I came home early that night, and what I saw upstairs destroyed my family forever. That night, the house felt different. Not empty, not quiet, just wrong. I had just come back from work earlier than usual. No calls, no messages. Just one of those days where your instincts tell you to go home. The lights were on. That should have been normal. But something in my chest tightened the moment I stepped inside. I heard laughter. Soft. Familiar. Too familiar. It came from upstairs. I told myself not to think too much. Maybe it was the TV. Maybe my mom was on a call. Maybe I was just tired. But my feet moved anyway. Slow steps. One stair at a time. The door to my sister's room was half open. I didn't mean to look, but I did. And in that single moment, everything I believed about my family collapsed. My mother was standing near the window. My sister was sitting on the bed, and between them was him. My sister's boyfriend. The man she cried over. The man she defended. The man she said she loved. They weren't doing anything dramatic. No shouting. No chaos. That made it worse. They looked comfortable. Too comfortable. The kind of comfort that doesn't start yesterday. No one noticed me at first. I stood there, frozen, watching the people I trusted most talk in voices they never used around me. Then my mother turned. Her face changed instantly. Shock. Fear. And something else. Guilt. She said my name. My sister jumped up. He stepped back like a criminal caught without a plan. No one spoke. The silence pressed down on my chest until breathing hurt. I didn't ask questions. I didn't scream. I just turned around and walked out. That night, no one knocked on my door. No explanations. No apologies. Just whispers through the walls. I lay awake, replaying everything. The late nights. The secret texts. The arguments that never made sense. It all fit now. Every missing piece clicked into place in the most painful way possible. The next morning, my mother acted like nothing happened. She made breakfast, asked if I was running late, told me not to skip meals. I stared at her, wondering how someone could wear two faces so perfectly. My sister wouldn't look at me. He didn't come over anymore. But the damage was already done. Days passed. Then weeks. No one talked about it. That was the rule. An unspoken agreement built on fear and shame. I tried to move on. Tried to focus on work. Tried to sleep. Tried to pretend my family wasn't broken. But then came the night everything finally exploded. It was raining. Hard. The kind of rain that sounds like it's trying to wash something away. My sister was crying in the living room. My mother stood beside her, angry. Not sad. Not guilty. Angry. She blamed him. Said he manipulated her. Said he lied. Said he ruined everything. I couldn't stay quiet anymore. I asked one simple question. How long? The room went silent. My mother looked away. That was the answer. Not days. Not weeks. Years. Before he ever met my sister. Before we ever trusted him. Before we ever knew who he really was. That was the moment I realized something terrifying. This wasn't just betrayal. It was a choice, made again and again, and no one cared who it would destroy. My sister screamed. My mother cried. But I felt nothing, just numbness. Because when trust dies inside your own home, there's nothing left to hold on to. I moved out a month later. Small apartment. Thin walls. No family photos. Peace felt strange at first. Lonely, but honest. Sometimes my sister calls. Sometimes my mother texts. I don't answer. Not out of hate, but because healing requires distance from the people who broke you. Some people say family is everything. I disagree. Trust is everything. And once it's gone, love alone isn't enough to save what was lost.